Hey, it's Tico Juliani with Rockin' the Nations on XXXTreme Music Television's worldwide radio broadcast. All right, we got a great lineup for you tonight. We got a lot of good songs coming up. We got some Limp Bizkit. We got some Five Finger Death Punch. We've got some Spies Like Us. We got some Switchfoot. Might even do a little bit of Papa Roach, and also some Blink 182, some older Blink 182. And more. So let's go ahead and get into the first song. Our first song that we're going to do is by KMX, which is actually, it's an all-star lineup of 3 musicians from 3 different bands that are very, very big bands. And these would be 3 gentlemen. The lead singer and bass player is Doug Pinnick from King's X. The drummer is actually from Korn. That's Ray and Lucier. And we also have George Lynch, which is the guitar player from Dokken and also Lynch Mob. Broke off and went into Lynch Mob. So let's go check this out. This is a song called Breakout. And you're with me on Tico's #1 program here on Rockin' the Nations on XXXTreme Music Television. Here we go with King's X with Breakout. All right, so how'd you like that? It's a great song, isn't it? It's a great band. I love it because it's new music, but it actually has the older style of good warmness in it. That's from Doug Pinnick from King's X. Okay, let's go ahead and get into a Christian band right now. We got 2 on the docket tonight, but we're going to do Switchfoot right now with a song called Stars, and that's a great song. I love Stars. They also did a song called Dare You to Move, and the other one is We Were Meant for So Much More. Let's get into it. That is Switchfoot with Stars. Okay, so there you have it with Switchfoot with Stars, and that's a great song. Great Christian band. A lot of people don't know they're Christian, and that's along the likes with POD, Skillet, so many other great bands that are Christian bands that a lot of people don't know that are Christian bands. All right, we're going to get into a new video actually from Five Finger Death Punch, which they have a great reputation. They've done a lot with our soldiers and our veterans. This song is called Wash It All Away. And I love this song. It's got great presence. The video is just full of pizzazz. It's full of a lot of good stage show shots and everything like that. Great music, great punch in this song. Let's get into it. This is Wash It All Away by Five Finger Death Punch. And I'm Tico Juliani, and you're with me on Rockin' the Nations on XXXTreme Music Television's worldwide broadcast. All right, there you are with Wash It All Away, and that is with Five Finger Death Punch. And I just want to remind you that XXXTreme Music Television is based out of South Florida, so you're going to be seeing a lot of the fun, the sun, the beaches, the waterways, the models, the honks, the export scene, all that. While you're on the web station, go check out the other genres we got. We got over 20 different pages of different genres. We've got rock and roll, hip hop, rap, Latin, country, MTV classics like from back in the 80s, so what actually made MTV what it is, and plenty more. We have exports on here down towards the bottom of the menu. We've got Extreme Magazine. We have also Extreme Entertainment News, which is fronted by our Miss Eye Candy 2013 or 14, I believe. So let's go ahead and get into another really good song. Let's go get into Blink 182. And this is a song called Stay Together for the Kids. It's a great idea to stay together for the kids, but sometimes it's not good for the adults. So let's go check it out. It's Blink 182 with Stay Together with the Kids. Okay, there you have it with Stay Together for the Kids with Blink-182. And I want to go and get a little heavier now. We're going to go and get into one of my favorite bands right now. We're going to go do Slipknot. And this is a great live song. This is from back in 2009. I actually thought it was newer when I watch it because the quality is so great on it. But we're going to go ahead and get into this. I'm going to take you one of the songs. There's actually 80,000 people in England in this concert. There's actually people as far as you can actually see. And Slipknot is a most intense band I've ever seen, that I've ever heard of. And live, they're just as good live as they are on their album. Most bands aren't. Most bands can't produce what they did in the studio. Not only that, but to get the sound you had in the studio is another thing, besides playing it. But these guys got it all. This is 9 musicians on a stage. That usually doesn't work, not in rock and roll. They got 3 drummers, they got 2 guitar players, they got 2 guys running the turntables and sounds and all kinds of stuff like that. So great band, Slipknot. This is 2009 at the Download Fest, and they actually headlined it this time. And they definitely set them up with the sound and everything. It was great. Let's go check it out. This is Sulfur by Slipknot. Okay, there you have it with Slipknot, with Sulfur. Great band, great song. I love it. You get all pumped up watching that. Let's go ahead and get into another band. This is a band called Chunk, no Captain Chunk, and it's called Trust in Friends. Love this song. You're not going to believe when you see how little this guy is with the big voice he's got. Let's go check it out. This is Tico Juliani with Rocking the Nations with you on Triple Extreme Music Television's worldwide radio broadcast on the TV. Not radio, it's TV. All right, there you have it with Trust in Friends with Captain Chunk. Okay, we're going to get into a very good song by a band called Limp Bizkit. Everybody knows Limp Bizkit. Actually, Fred Durst, the singer, was one of the most well-known back in the early 2000s. Hated man in entertainment because he would put you on his album and put you out there and on blast. All right, let's go get into it. This is Break Stuff. Tico Juliani with Rocking the Nations on Triple Extreme Music Television. We are the new music television. All right, let's get into Papa Roach. There you have it. Great song, great video. We're going to get into some Papa Roach. This is a great one by Papa Roach. We're going to get into... How did I forget the name of that? Let's go ahead. Let's get into it. This is Last Resort by Papa Roach. All right, there you have it with Papa Roach with Last Resort. And I got another great song lined up for us. We're going to go ahead and do... This is a break-off. Brian Head Welsh from Korn actually left Korn and went into his own after he became a Christian and went and got baptized in the Jordan River over in Israel. This is a band called Love and Death, and this song is called Paralyze. It's a kick-ass song. It's one I premiered for a while. Let's go check it out. This is Tico Juliani with Rockin' the Nations, Triple Extreme Music Television. There you have it with Paralyzed. And we're going to do another really good song. It's a new song out. It's by a band called Parkway Drive. I was actually turned on to this song by another DJ from a radio station called rockrageradio.com. They also have a show on Saturdays called Honest Brutality with a team that she works with. That's Naomi Rodney. It's a band called Parkway Drive. The song is called Crushed. We're going to get into that. I think you really like this. There you have it with Parkway Drive with Crush. And now we're going to get into a band called Pop Evil. Pop Evil, when I first seen them, they did a song with Mick Mars. I thought it was actually his band. I thought Pop Evil was his band because he was in the song, in the video. It's a great video, but we're going to go get into a different one right now. This is Pop Evil. This is a great song. They got a lot of good... For Pop Evil, the cool thing about Pop Evil is you get the feeling of the 90s style music, but it winds up having the today's crunch. It's really a great band put together, great energy. Everybody is pulling their weight in this band. It's just straight driving. Let's go check it out. It's Pop Evil. All right, there you have it with Pop Evil. I know you dug that. All right, we're going to go into... We got a special one coming up. It's by Korn, featuring a few guys from another band live, and it's actually a redo by Beastie Boys' Sabotage. Okay? But we're going to do one right now. This I like. This guy was a great singer, was a heartthrob for a long time, and... I hate when I see some of these older musicians that just pretty much die out and they don't become anything, especially frontmen, great guitarists, great singers. And here you have it, Sebastian Bach from Skid Row with I Remember You, 18 and Life to Go, all this kind of great music, and the guy's never heard of anymore. The only thing that we did see from him or hear from him was actually with... He did Survivor. I think he also did the Fat Camp or whatever it is, Biggest Loser or something like that. And it was a shame what they put him through and stuff like that. But I always wanted to see him come back and do something great. But I really didn't like the weight on him. So he went ahead and made a big difference, worked on himself, and came out. Now, the whole thing about being a band from like the 80s, the hair bands and stuff like that, which really paved the way on music on MTV for what it is. Which what we're doing here is we're getting rid of all the bad things that we didn't like about MTV, and all the things that MTV should have done, we're trying to put in place, and we're trying to get rid of a lot of the things that they shouldn't have done. Not only that, but MTV should have been ran by all musicians, where it would have never sold out for reality shows and commercialism. It's not that we don't like MTV, we just don't like what they did. So because of them, what they did, it's giving us a chance and an opportunity to jump in and to bring the world a new music television. That's why we call ourselves MTV's Nightmare and MTV Takeover Replacement Station, because we're going to do it right. We learn from what they did wrong. So anyhow, getting back with Sebastian Bach. Sebastian Bach winds up getting a new band together. He puts a flavorful blend together of yesterworld's music style with some today's young guns that actually are doing some great crunch in the song. I love it. Let's go check it out. Here it is, world premiering Sebastian Bach.
Listen, you always catch one thinking they hard.
Okay, there you have it. Great video. Great work. And we're going to get into something different now. We're going to go back into Blink 182, Stay Together for the Kids. And check this one out, Blink 182.
The kids stay flossing. You try to outfloss him, you'll lay in the coffin. Nina on my waist, low eye strobe by.
All right, there you have it. Let's get into another new band that has a lot to do with us, because this is My Darkest Days. They wind up starting, and they used to have a lot of girls in their videos and stuff like that, models. And one of our models, Kayla Ann from Miss Eye Candy 2012, I believe she was, She actually was the lead girl out of like 30 girls in that video. It's just loaded with girls. But I wound up watching them recently. They got a new song out. You're going to love it. It's been out for a little while. It's new to me, so I play what I feel are hits. We actually have by them, it's called Porn Star Dancing, and it's a great song. It's a great video. It's featuring Zach Weil on guitar from Ozzy. It's featuring Ludacris, and it's also featuring singing is Chad Kroeger from Nickelback, which was also a great band. But the problem with Nickelback was every song that they did sounded the same. They almost ripped themselves off. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into that, and we'll go at that video. All right, there you have it with Porn Star Dancing. Great song. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to get into another new song. This, actually, it's not a new song. This is a band that you don't hear much of. They're called Spies Like Us, and the name of the song is Happy Endings Only Happen in the Movies. Great band, great power in these guys. I love the new musicians because they know how to work the guitar and get the most out of it by playing one note over and over and over again in so many different sequences. And then also, you wouldn't think that from a very, very a talented guitarist. And a lot of people are these old great musicians, or friends of mine, are always telling me, oh, the newer music isn't as good as the old. There's no way. These kids are absolutely phenomenal. Everything gets better with time. Let's go check it out. This is Spies Like Us with Happy Endings Only Happen in the Movies. There you have it with Spies Like Us, and we're going to go ahead and bring you into a couple. You'll be seeing some videos of extreme sports here, of some model stuff, all kinds of stuff like that, because Triple Extreme also has Triple Extreme exports. So when you go on the website, you can go check out a lot of those other channels that we have, but also you'll see that we promote that, and that's part of our mix here, okay? So you'll be seeing some of that kind of stuff going on. All right, I got a special for you today. I mainly play rock, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to do something a little different. It's a song that I really like. It's a song by Georgia Florida Line, and let's get into that. It's about, I love it because his boss comes in and gives him a hard time. It's actually about, it's Orange Peach, and let's go check it out. This is Georgia Florida Line.
It's for you.